Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today, inshallah ta'ala, we will cover the other part of the Jumla Ismiya, and in this part, we will cover many important points for Jumla Ismiya. So let's start. And before going to start the next part, I just want that you revise with me the main points of Jumla Ismiya, which we cover in the last lecture. Murakkabun. Murakkabun, as already you know that there are two types of murakkab. One is murakkabun naqisun and one is murakkabun ta'amun. Murakkabun naqisun is divided into 5 parts, and these all 5 parts we will cover in this level 1. Inshallah, one by one we will cover all of these. And murakkabun ta'amun is divided into 2 parts. One is jumla ismiya, nominal sentence, which we are doing nowadays, and the other one is the jumla fi'liya, which we will cover in the level 2. Jumla ismiya is a sentence which start with the noun, and jumla fi'liya is a sentence which starts with a verb. And jumla ismiya has two main points, two main parts, you can say, two main contents. The first one is the mubtada, and the second one is the khabar. So mubtada and khabar are the main parts of the jumla ismiya. You have learned this already in detail in last lecture. So I will go through with these all main points quickly. Nominal sentence, the sentence which start with noun, is called jumla ismiya. And nominal sentence has two main contents or parts. The first one is mubtada, and the second one is the khabar. Mubtada, the noun which starts with nominal sentence, is called mubtada, because as I already told you that the jumla ismiya will start with the noun. That noun is called a mubtada, which is a subject. And khabar is a news or information about the subject, is called a khabar in Arabic, which is predicate. So mubtada is the first part of the nominal sentence, and the khabar is the second part of the nominal sentence. And the qualities of these mubtada and khabar are, we will discuss now i'rab, jins, adad, and wasl. The i'rab of the mubtada and khabar, they both are marfu. Jins, they both have the same gender. Whatever the gender mubtada has, khabar will follow it. It's the same one. If the mubtada is muzakkar, then khabar will also be the muzakkar. If the mubtada is mu'annas, then khabar will also be the mu'annas. And for the numbers, if the mubtada is a singular, then the khabar will also be the singular, because the khabar follows the mubtada in gender and in adad, in numbers. If mubtada is dual, muthanna, then the khabar will also be the dual. If the mubtada is the jama, plural, then the khabar will also be the plural. So it follows. Khabar follows, okay? Khabar follows mubtada in gender and numbers. Except is the plural of the ghair aqil, of irrational, and this is exceptional case. Here we will learn today, inshallah, in detail. And now wusat, the mubtada is marifa, definite, and khabar is indefinite mostly. And sometimes khabar comes marifa. This point also you will learn in detail in this lecture, inshallah ta'ala, that what's the reason that khabar can come as a definite, inshallah. So you will learn this today as well. Okay, so now, as I already told you that mubtada is a marifa, is a definite. So there are these 7 types of the marifa. So mubtada can be any one of these type. Any one of these type of marifa, mubtada can be, because mubtada is marifa. So in last lecture, we covered the mu'arraf bilam, ismu alam, damair. Today, inshallah, we will cover ismul isharah. Ismul isharah, and the other 5, 6, 7, these one we will cover later on, inshallah, not today. So ismul isharah, what is ismul isharah? You have already learned about this little bit, so I will go through again. Ismul isharah, the word used for pointing someone, is called ismul isharah. And there are 2 types of ismul isharah. One is ishara ba'id, and one is isharah qareeb. Isharah qareeb, pointing for near, and the other one is for isharah ba'id, pointing for far. These ismul ishara they are always definite. They are marifa, and they are mabni. This is new word for you. That what is mabni? Mabni is non-decline, non-changeable. So I will explain you in the next slide what is this. That mabni is mabni nouns. This mabni nouns you will learn in detail in proper lecture, but not now. Today I will give you a little introduction about the mabni nouns, non-decline nouns or non-changeable nouns. Okay, Mabni nouns don't change their i'rab. They don't change their status. And they remain same in all three states of i'rab. And all what the i'rabs are? Marfu, mansub, majroor. They don't change their haraka. They remain same, and I will explain you with examples inshallah, so you will learn easily. Okay, and singular and plural demonstrative nouns are also non-changeable nouns. They are mabni asma. What these one are? Only the singular demonstrative nouns and the plural demonstrative nouns. So it means the dual demonstrative nouns are not mabni because they change their position, they change their state, they change their i'rab. Okay. And you will learn non-decline nouns, Mabni Asma topic in detail later on, inshallah, which I already told you. You will get the proper lecture, inshallah, on it. Okay, now I will explain you what I mean that they don't change their position, they don't change their i'rab. What does it mean? So I wrote here the rafa, nasab, and jar, and the ishara for the qareeb and ishara for ba'id. We will cover all of these, inshallah. First one, the qareeb for the wahid muzakkar is hadha. Hadha, hadha, hadha. Did you notice that in rafa state is hadha, nasab is also hadha, and jar is also hadha. It didn't change their position. It's not that it is a rafa, so we will say hadhu, or if it is jar, we say hadi. No. In all Arab states, it remains same. Okay, this is called mabni, non-changeable, non-decline. Okay, so they don't change their position, they don't change their status. And for the wahid mu'annas is hazihi, hazihi, hazihi. It will not be the hazi, hazihu, or hazaha. No, it will be hazihi. It will remain same as it is. Either it will be rafa or nasab or jar. Now you will think about that, how you will know that when it is rafa and when it is nasab and when it is jar. Don't worry, you will learn so easily. You will get the points that okay, when it is rafa and when it is nasab, you will learn all these in detail, inshallah ta'ala. And for the plural, for mu'annath and muzakkar is ha'ulai, ha'ulai, ha'ulai. So this is called the non-changeable because they not change their i'rab. For the ba'id now, all i'rab are dhalika, dhalika, dhalika. They will not be the dhaliku or dhaliki. No, dhalika, dhalika, dhalika. For the mu'annas, tilka, tilka, tilka. So in all Arab states, all three Arab states, they are same. For the plural is ulaika, ulaika, ulaika. So this is called mabni nouns. Mabni nouns don't change their i'rab. Okay, in all three states, they keep the same position. They keep the same word. Okay, let's start now. Okay, now next you can see the two words tilka ni'matun. So if I ask you what is tilka, is it the verb or is it the ism? So I hope if you have you watched my first lecture, then you can know easily that, because on that lecture I explained you the alamat or the signs of the ism. In that one I explained you that the all demonstrative nouns are ism. They are no verb, they are ism. So this is ism, so it means it is jumla ismiya, and it's beginning with the this sentence is start with a noun, so it means it's jumla ismiya. And if it is jumla ismiya, so it has two parts. First part is called mubtada. First word is called mubtada. So what's the i'rab of the mubtada? I already explained in this lecture as well that the i'rab of the mubtada is marfu. Always marfu. Always marfu. So even if it is there is no dhamma in the end, but as you know that it is the part of the jumla ismiya, and the first part of the jumla ismiya, which is mubtada, and mubtada always comes marfu, so it is marfu. Okay, it is marfu now. And ni'matun is already in marfu state. You can see that the already in the end, very clearly you can see the dhamma in the end. So they both are marfu in marfu situation. Okay, so tilka is the mubtada and the ni'matun is the khabar, because we divide jumla ismiya in two parts. So for tilka is the first part mubtada, and the ni'matun is the second part khabar, and the i'rab for both of them is marfu. Jins, what's the gender? So I hope you will tell me easily that they both are feminine. Tilka, we use the isharah for the feminine, and the round ta, the ta marbuta, shows me that it is feminine. Adad, they both are singular. Okay, so now we will check the wusat. Ismul ishara, always marifa, they're always definite. So it is definite. And what type of definite? It is a definite. From the 7 types of definite, it is ism ishara. And the ni'matun, you can see the tanween in the end. This tanween explains you that it is nakira. It is indefinite. Okay. And now translation time. That is a blessing. That is a blessing. Okay, that means we are doing this ishara for the ba'id, not this, that. Okay, and is I already explained you that there is no specific word for the is, am, are. There is no specific word for in Arabic language for these words. Okay, and why I'm saying a? Because it's singular, that's why. Okay, next one is do with me now for your practice. So there you can see the 2 words, and if we check the first word, is it a ism or is a verb? So I hope you will say it is ism ishara, so it's ism. It's this sentence start with the ism, so it's jumla ismiya. If it is jumla ismiya, so we will check the 2 parts of the jumla ismiya. The first part is mubtada, so hada is a mubtada, and the second part is the khabar of the jumla ismiya, which is khabar. And now we will check the i'rab. So then if hadha is mubtada, because it's mubtada is the first part of the jumla ismiya, so what's the i'rab of the mubtada? Mubtada always marfu, so it means it is marfu. In this point, hadha is in marfu state. You will not say that no, it's mansoob state or is majroor state. No, because as we know that mubtada comes as a marfu. So we will now we know that what's the i'rab here for the haza. Haza here is marfu because it's mubtada, and zikrun is already, you can see easily the dhamma in the end. So it's they both are marfu. The jins for the both of them, they both are masculine. They both are singular. And wusat. Wusat is marifa, ismul ishara, and zikrun tanween shows me that it is nakira. And the translation is, this is a reminder. This is a reminder. And next slide, and in this slide, if you take the screenshot of it, and I will go to the next slide, so you will see the difference between them, because we have the same translation for the next one as well. This is a reminder. So what will be the difference will be this? So I will show you now. Look at the difference. The first one was a masculine, and this one will be we will check when we will cover the gender. Hadhihi is a first part of the jumla ismiya, so it's mubtada, and tazkiratun is a khabar. So they both are marfu. Detail I already explained you in last 2 slides. Jins, they both are feminine. The last lecture it was in the last lecture I'm saying the last slide, it was a hadha zikrun. So when it is hadha, then the khabar was zikrun, and here is hadhihi. So is here you can see that go round ta in the end. So because khabar follows the mubtada, if the mubtada is feminine, so khabar will also be the feminine. So they both are feminine. Okay, and for the wusat, the capacity, the hadhihi is marifa because of ism ishara, and tazkiratun tanween shows me that it is nakira. So this is a reminder. This is a reminder. Okay, they both have the same meaning. So you maybe think that if they have the same translation, what's the difference? Why they are masculine and why they are feminine? Because when you will read the full ayat in, then maybe they are pointing something. This is a reminder. What is a reminder? We have to look for full ayat. Then maybe something discuss about the masculine and maybe something discuss about the feminine. If they discuss something about feminine, then this point came for the feminine. Okay, so we have to check the full ayat then. All right, next one, in this slide, I put the four small ayat. Okay, in four small ayat, if you check, the first part is mubtada and the second part is khabar, because in all these four there are two words. So in all these, when you know that the first word will be the mubtada and the second word will be the khabar. And if you notice, the all of these, the first mubtada are ism, they are no verb. Okay, so it start with the ism, so it means is jumla ismiya. If it is jumla ismiya, so first part will be the mubtada and the second will be the khabar. So if you notice that all these are mubtada, so we will check now what type of the mubtada means. What if they all are marifa? They all are marifa. So what type of marifa they are? Al-zalimuna is marifa because mu'arraf bilam. Allahu lafzul jalala is marifa because ismu alam. Whom is a marifa because of his ism damir. And hada is ism isharah. So we cover all these types of marifa as a mubtada, and the rest three I already told you that we will cover later on, inshallah ta'ala. If you learn all these four, you know that the same thing will be the other three as well, but you will learn in different way, inshallah. And then second part is all of these are khabar, and if you check all of these, they all are same have genes, they are same in the number, and just what's the difference? The mubtada will be the marifa and the khabar will be the nakira, and you can see the tanween in the end, and if it is plural, then there is no al in the beginning, so it means it is nakira. Okay, all right. Now I will explain you the main point, that when the khabar can come as a definite. What's the reason that khabar can come as a definite? Predicate as a definite, marifa. There are three reasons that khabar can come as a definite. So we will cover one by one. The first one is when khabar is proper noun and we can't use it as a nakira. Okay, I will explain you with the example. Like in Surah Yusuf, is a ayah, Ana Yusuf, Ana Yusuf. So Ana is a damir munfasil. Okay, so damir munfasil, you know that always come as a mubtada. Always come as a mubtada. So it is mubtada. Now Yusuf, it is ismu alam. It is definite. It is definite because it's a proper name. It is definite because of its ismu alam. So what we have to do, we have to make it khabar. We have no choice. We can't make it nakira. We have no choice. Okay, so this is the Yusuf is the khabar of Ana. It is the news of, it is the information about the subject that I am Yusuf. Okay, so it is a khabar. We can't convert it into indefinite. We can't convert it into nakira. Okay, so we have no choice. In this situation, we have to accept it as a marifa. The khabar can come as a marifa. Okay, so it's an easy option. Okay, now the next one, the second one. When khabar is specific for someone, when khabar is specific for someone, to explaining you this point, I will go to the next slide, inshallah. Okay, first of all, you can see the Allahu Sami'un. Allahu lafzul jalala is mubtada, Sami'un is khabar, mubtada khabar is a jumla ismiya, and in this way you have to do your tarkib, which is, it is called analyze, to analyze the ayah, to give the tarkib to the ayah. Okay, to analyze the ayah. So you have to do, inshallah later on we will do analyze ayah in this way, that we will say that this is first part is mubtada, then khabar, and mubtada khabar become jumla ismiya, and we will do the translation that Allah is most listener. Allah is the most listener. Okay, now you can see that Sami'un is here, his nakira. We use here khabar as a nakira. So now look at the other side. Look at the other side. Huwa sami'u. Huwa sami'u. Here, huwa is a mubtada. Okay, you know that is zamir munfasil and it always comes as a mubtada. As-sami'u is a khabar. Why there is al? I will show you. Mubtada and khabar is a jumla ismiya. Let's do the translation. He is a more listener. He is a most listener. He who? We are talking about who? Because huwa we can use as a person for the person as well. We don't know who huwa means who. He means who. We don't know. So what we have to know that this he means is goes to the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this al shows us, this al explains us that it is, this specific word is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now this al explains us that it is specific for Allah. That's why in this situation khabar can come as a marifa. Okay, khabar can come as a marifa if we don't know that this ayat is for whom. If it is a huwa we can use for any person. Okay, so this al will explain us that it is not for any person, it's only for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It's specific for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, so that's why the khabar comes as a marifa. So here are both I explained you that Allahu Samiyun here is it's not as-Samiyu because already Allahu Lafzul Jalal is mentioned here. So we already know that this khabar is belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But on the left side, as-Sami'u is a khabar which is explaining to mubtada. So we don't know huwa is who. So we have to explain that this who means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which we have to explain with the al. All right. I hope you understand the difference. Okay, now the third one, the last one. When emphasize on khabar. In the translation, if we have to emphasize on the khabar, then khabar can come as a marifa. And I will give you the example for it. Ulaika humul muflihun. Here I will just say that al muflihun is a khabar because to emphasize on the khabar, but I will not go in detail because you will learn in proper way later on inshallah, because you can see that there are three words here now. So when we will do the tarkib, when we will do the analyze of this ayah, then on that time you will learn properly, but at least you can know these three types that marifa, that khabar can come as a marifa. So first reason, that if it is ismu alam and we have no choice, we can't convert into indefinite. The second one, if it is specific for someone, we want to explain to someone, then we have to put the al to explain what it belongs to someone. And the third one, when we do the translation and we emphasize on the khabar, then we put the bring the definite khabar. Okay, so these three reasons that khabar can have as a marifa. Now let's move toward the exceptional case that I already explained you when we did the numbers. What the exceptional case is? Okay. Khabar follows mubtada in number, as you already know. If mubtada is singular or dual or plural, khabar will be the same number. Khabar will have a same number, but only the reason that khabar will not follow if the mubtada is plural of irrational, means ghair aqil, then khabar will be singular feminine. Okay, I will explain you with the example. Mubtada and khabar. Okay, when mubtada is broken plural of irrational, means ghair aqil jama muqassir, then khabar will be as a singular feminine, wahid muannas. So if the mubtada like this, I'll give you the example. Al-kutubu. Al-kutubu is a ghair aqil jama muqassar. Kitab is a singular word, and its jama is plural, is a broken plural, which is al-kutubu. And for the khabar, we will bring it jadidatun. Jadidatun. Look, it is a feminine and it is singular. It's not following the number in it. Okay, it's not following the number because the al-kutubu is plural, but jadidatun is singular. So only this case that khabar can come be different, will be it's an exceptional case. Okay, so you can see this type of things in the Quran Majid, inshallah, but inshallah you can learn by all these stepwise. These the books are new. The books are new. Okay. All right. So this is exceptional case is done. So let's move toward the homework now. Here are some few ayat, small ayat from the Quran Majid, and I wrote here the meanings as well. So you have to mention, you have to just write the mubtada and khabar and do make a jumla ismiya and then write the translation. If you want to do more practice, then you can make the full all qualities, that what's the qualities of the mubtada, what the qualities of the khabar means, what the adad, what the i'rab, what the jins, what the wusat. So you can, if you want to do practice, you can do like that as well. But if you want to do shortcut, if you are busy, you want to do shortcut, just write mubtada, khabar, and then make a triangle sign and just write it is mubtada, khabar become a jumla ismiya, and then write the translation. That's it. Okay, that's your is enough for your practice. Alhamdulillah, now here our jumla ismiya is complete. So in next lecture, inshallah, we will start the murakkabun naqisun, the first murakkab naqis, inshallah ta'ala, and you will love that topic, inshallah. Let's make dua. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.